are.
Oh my gosh, PJ.
Did you and your mom have fun?
We
What?
did.
Saturday night?
We had
That
all
pizza
the
was
food.
good, wasn't
that
it?
Pizza was delicious. The
There needs to be
pasta.
context.
What
You
the
can't
fuck
just say, did you and
happened?
your mom have fun?
We had a Red
out
Bear
of
Christmas
nowhere.
party on Saturday, and we're big time now, so it was catered. We're big time.
Nice.
It was catered.
There were
It's a
pizza
catered.
ovens. It was
Ooh.
legit.
Fucking hell. I came at the wrong time of the year. Send me a fucking
mean,
invite next year and I'll just make
Come
sure
on,
I'll get that.
Pagan. We literally, like, the last time we had a party was when you were there, so.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. And it was catered by PJ and it was fucking
It
awesome.
was catered
Yes.
Yeah.
It
Then
was
burgers.
I'll bring the candy.
by. Yeah. Did I had diarrhea the whole next day.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh,
What'd you
weird.
eat?
I don't know.
Like
Whatever
the
you
dog
made.
toilet
food.
seat again, huh?
Yeah, whatever you made. Yeah. You guys didn't have that? There was just me that got
No.
poisoned?
No,
I didn't eat the
Yeah.
desserts.
Yeah.
The desserts were
It
good.
was going to
Did
be like
you
a
eat
Knives
them?
Out scenario. He was like, we're going to murder Drew. Figure out who did it.
Oh, it was funny as you walked in. We're sitting outside and it's late, and you walk in with a glass of bourbon, like, "Hey, what are we doing?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, wife and kids left." You go, "How'd you know?"
Yeah. I know. I thought you were leaving, and then I see you pop up. Like, where did you come from?
Yeah. Like, I'm back.
Let's go, bitches! I'm here.
Uber's a thing. Let's go. Yeah. No.
And then that one friend in Reese's didn't leave till like 1:30 in the morning.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I was smart enough to leave at 12:30.
I drank a lot that night.
Yeah.
Lot at the night.
I'm sorry. Well, how's everybody else doing? Pagan's sick. You doing okay? You got
I'm
your
okay.
Snuggie on?
I have a
Yeah,
hand.
yeah.
It's just inside.
It's
I
inside
have a
of
hand.
Yeah, no,
Hello, hand.
My heating
And the
has
heat
been...
is off at Steph's house.
Yeah.
Yeah, my heating has been
Yeah.
broken as well.
It's
We
it's
don't
off
have
here
heat.
too.
Yeah.
We're all in
It's
hoodies.
kinda
It's
shitty.
cold. It's
It
cold.
is.
I know.
There's
It's
snow in the
winter,
mountains.
60 degrees.
Yeah. It's like in the 40s.
Yeah,
Is
it
it that
is.
cold? Is it in the
It
40s?
is.
It's
Yeah.
fucking cold.
Yeah,
It's
it was real
30.
cold.
What did I say? It was Stephanie 39 here?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's we're close.
Jeez. Well, I
My
mean, that's like
heating's
year
not much
round in
like-
Ireland, though. Like,
Mhm.
does it ever get warm there?
I mean, sometimes.
Like on a random
Like
Saturday, like, the
sometimes it
sun
might
comes
get up
out.
to 57.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, balmy. Yeah.
Get out
People
the
are like
bikinis.
running around
Yeah.
naked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I just remember growing up in Toronto when you were going into the cold, it would be like temperature you drop, you'd be like, "Oh, I got fucking freezing. It's so cold."
mm,
But when you were coming out of the cold and spring was coming, it's 52 and you'd be going out in shorts going, "I got to get some
Mhm,
sun, baby. I'm going
totally.
to get some sun."
yeah.
Yeah.
Literally, that's Ireland all year round.
That's funny.
We're constantly coming
well-
out and going back into the cold.
Coming out of the closet, going back in. Coming out
Yeah,
of
Yeah,
the
it
closet,
is.
going back.
What are we talking
They
about?
say
Nothing.
the gay
It's a little chilly.
nation.
We're not.
Oh, really?
No,
I learn something new every day.
not really,
Uh,
but maybe.
Speaking of, I don't have no
Mhm.
segue. I have no
Speaking
segue.
of
I was
gay
going to say,
nation,
yeah.
We're
There
watching
was,
Spider-Man again.
no, that has
Speaking
nothing
of
to
the
do with
gay
anything.
nation,
We are going to watch 2 trailers today. One I wanted to watch last week, but we just had, there were so many great
A
trailers. We had to push this. But Cocaine Bear. Ha ha! It's a bear on cocaine and it's murdering people. It's a
What a
brilliant
happy
idea.
time.
Based on a true story, by the way.
Really?
yeah.
You
Got my
guys are
attention
so
there.
excited.
Yeah, now I'm like doubly connected. So really?
Yeah.
So
oh.
who was smart enough to give the cocaine bear? And did he snort it himself?
Yeah, well, I'll explain.
No.
I'll explain all after we watch the trailer, and then
Oh.
after that, we're going to dive in to PJ's favorite Marvel character.
Oh,
Spider-Man is back across the Spider-Verse.
What is this Spider-Man?
It's
Like
the
how many
it's
times can
the
they tell this?
award-winning animated one.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
Oh,
Mhm.
that's back.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
back.
Oh,
We're gonna watch.
okay. I actually
He's
might like
coming
something
came
then
out
today.
came out a few hours ago.
Yeah,
guys,
that
so
was
this
Yes.
is hot.
that was really good. I
Hot
really
and hot.
enjoyed that.
Does that
Hot
mean
and
we're gonna
fresh.
get copyrighted again?
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, great,
Yeah.
cool.
I mean, we don't
Have
make
fun.
any money anyways. Who
Yeah.
cares?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
who gives a fuck?
copywriting
No, just see
anyways.
that they'll take the
Without-
stream down temporarily. So if that
Yeah,
does
it'll be
happen,
great.
friends, that's what.
Wouldn't
That's
be
the
trailer
reason.
talk
Get
without.
ready.
Yeah.
Marvel's coming for us.
Spider.
Yeah, just a little setup for Cocaine Bear. So yeah, this is based on a true story about a drug dealer that would travel like from like Cuba and fly over the states. He flew over Tennessee and he had a trouble with his plane, and so he ejected himself and a bunch of cocaine out of the back of the plane. The plane crashed, and he crashed with it, and all the cocaine just landed in this forest. Bear stumbles across it, eats all the cocaine, and goes on a fucking murdering spree. Now the murdering spree is probably made up, but
The murdering spree is made up because we had also
Are
found...
we supposed to vote about our favorite trailers this time? Because this is it.
Next year.
This real story
this
was on
is it.
Retro Replay. We did a whole segment on it, and there was basically... So the bear eventually died, obviously, because it ingested like fucking 50 kilos of cocaine.
So much cocaine.
But also inside it was also like sex toys. There was like a bag of sex toys left in the woods.
No, that was a different...
No way.
Was it?
Yeah,
I
the
think
bear
so.
had consumed a sex toy. And they found it in the belly of the bear. And they're like, this bear had a wild time.
No, that's porno bear.
I don't think the sex toy bear.
I think it was the same.
I think we got our wires crossed there.
I think it was the same story.
So,
Chat, correct me.
Did we just scream in the theater that she died? The bear dies in this?
Well, I don't know if it
no,
dies
in real life it
I mean, it probably will, but...
She'll come back to life.
The bear is actually dead, though. And it is, like, taxidermied in Kentucky.
In Kentucky, in a warehouse in Kentucky for Kentucky.
Yeah.
Let's give those guys a shout out. They came up with those tagline, Kentucky kicks ass, because it does, everybody out there.
Yeah, but
they bought the bear, I think, from like Waylon Jennings or some shit, and it was a taxidermy, the cocaine bear, and they brought it. Now it resides in Kentucky, and you can go visit it and take pictures with it.
Did you ever watch the movie we did where the guy takes the beer to Vietnam?
Oh, I need to watch that.
Oh no,
Did you watch it?
I didn't see it yet. The greatest beer run ever.
I'm wanting to watch it though. You know who made this movie?
Maria corrected me and said there was a grenade. Who did?
Perfect. Elizabeth Banks.
Elizabeth Banks made this?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm totally gonna love this.
It's gonna be a good one. All right,
she made the favorite movie of all time.
Let's fire it up. Hold on, let me.
Okay, you let me know when you're ready.
Oh, I need to adjust the volume.
See if it starts with a Pellman hit.
Probably. I think we're ready. Does that say cocaine bear?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, play.
Medic!
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no. Bad things happen here.
Is
Yeah.
Big bear chase.
That's what I would do.
Beth, we should go.
Oh, shit, that looks terrifying.
Fell from the sky this morning in Knoxville, Tennessee.
There's more of this out there. They dumped it somewhere.
I'm looking for my daughter.
Forest is a dangerous place.
Hey, Henry, check it out. Something got into it. A deer maybe.
Kid, run.
A lot of cocaine was lost. I need you to
Oh my god.
Shit.
He's dead.
No, don't eat that. Don't eat that.
No. No. Yeah, no, man, run. I feel so bad for the bear, but also like...
Bear did cocaine!
Oh my...
There was a bear.
A bear?
It was 4.
Hey, that's inappropriate.
Oh, no. Oh.
You're safe. Bears can't climb trees.
Of course I can.
Is that...
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, no. Wow. That bear can haul ass.
Seems like a thing that stays with the man forever.
Apex predator. High on cocaine. Thought it was mine.
I just did a rail up an arm.
I sort of coke off an arm.
Oh man, you fucked.
What the fuck is wrong with that bear?
Shoot it!
Oh, wow. That bear can haul ass.
Power of cocaine.
We have such good luck in nature.
Oh, no. I'm never going to the woods again. That's it. I mean,
Wow.
greatest movie ever. Your call. I don't know.
What is PJ's face? I don't understand. Is he so
Elizabeth directed that?
Elizabeth
Are you
Banks.
really?
happy? Yeah, apparently so.
What the hell much did they pay her? Wow. Wow. First of all, I gotta say that's original. A.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. If you were in a meeting and you tried to pitch that,
Sure.
okay, so listen, right? So there's a bunch of cocaine in a plane, right?
Sold.
Got me. Falls out of the sky, and a bear eats it.
Yeah.
Like you'd be like, get the fuck out of the room.
No, but it's great because it could be like it's a true story. Here's the book.
Yeah, you have to
like
with the true story.
Yeah. Oh,
wow.
Ray Liotta.
Wow, he's dead.
God.
Ray Liotta's dead. What was the budget of this thing?
Let's see.
Does anybody know what the budget of this was?
Oh, no idea.
Bear.
Can't be a lot of money, but enough.
Well, that bear. That bear wasn't cheap.
I don't know. That Coke is pretty expensive.
It's the whole cast was just loaded.
It was all real cocaine for authenticity.
I made a movie once about ecstasy, and I let the actors use ecstasy during a scene. It wasn't good.
No,
it had to be. The scene had to be reshot.
Yeah.
We
want to be authentic.
Yeah,
Let's all do
be
drugs.
authentic. Yeah, it was not.
Oh
good.
no!
The actors are there going, dude, that was the best line
so bad.
ever said, man.
So bad.
Do you know how good you are? Do you know how good you are? I swear to God. He was like, Cut, can we stick to the script, please?
Oh wow.
That's
nothing's
funny.
ever as good as you think it is when you're drunk or high.
No.
See, this is Tucker and Dale versus Evil, but with a bear on the loose, murdering, just partying, and
Tucker and Dale was
no
good.
one's safe.
No one. Well, I think unless you're covered in cocaine, you might be okay. I don't know. That seems to be his sort of like he needs more. He needs the fix, right?
Yeah.
So it seems like he's going after people that also have been drugged or have had the drug or whatnot. Because that guy's sitting in the tree, he's got like coke all over his face.
Yeah.
And the bear just hauls ass up the tree.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. He's dead on the ground somewhere. There's a guy running around without his hand. Like
when he snorted the fucking cocaine off the guy's dead leg, that was fucking. That's great.
The dead leg or arm or whatever.
Yeah,
that was.
like whatever it was. Yeah.
Oh man.
So is this basically like Yogi Bear, but just on cocaine, just wrecking havoc?
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
I mean, I hope this ends like the original, like it just has a heart attack, like it just does so much cocaine, eventually just keels over.
It would have to, right?
Yeah.
I still can't
So
get a
this
budget
can be
on
like
it.
the Sharknado, like Cocaine Bear 2, like Return of.
Right. Well, that's probably how they kill it. They just keep throwing more cocaine at it. Like, just give it more. And they just like
It was
like they
filmed
find like
in Ireland.
What?
All in the game. Perhaps surprisingly, the film's deep south setting of Georgia was actually recreated in County Wicklow, Ireland. Get the fuck out of here.
You guys get some pretty sexy tax benefits.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
true.
To be fair, we have a very good film industry over here because of that. Especially people who are looking for
I
like
can't find
either
the budget.
country or
I can't either.
Can anybody in the interwebs find the budget?
no.
Why are you so interested in the budget?
I think it looked a little cheap.
Oh yeah. No,
Well, yeah.
No, yeah. This is definitely like a. I mean, the fact that this is even going to theaters is kind of surprising.
But it's Universal. It's Banks. It's got.
Yeah.
Like it just
got
feels.
Kerry Russell.
It screams
Alden
like a
Ehrenreich.
B movie, though.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
It's like a higher-ish end B movie.
Wouldn't do that at this point. Jesse Tyler Ferguson's in it.
He is.
I didn't see.
Yeah,
that.
he was the
And
guy of
Margot.
Yeah.
Margot Martindale. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, he
she's-
was the guy in the tree. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, most people probably don't make it out, right? Like most of the actors
Probably
you see
not.
here
Yeah, they're gonna
are
make it out.
probably bear fodder. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, we see a couple people probably not going to make it, even in the trailer there. It looks pretty brutal. I mean, it's probably. I mean, just
Is it a horror? Is it a dark comedy horror?
I feel like it's a dark comedy-ish,
Like a
vibe.
Slither?
Yeah,
Mhm.
definitely. This is definitely
or
giving
Dale,
me
Tucker
early
Dale.
James Gunn
Mhm.
vibes, or Tucker J. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Who wrote it?
Jimmy Ward.
Aren't we supposed to tell people this?
Yeah,
in the show?
I know. Yeah, well,
Like,
do some
where's-
fucking research,
I know,
PJ. Jesus. You just
Jimmy
show
Warden
up.
wrote it. He's
did?
known for The Babysitter, Killer Queen, The Babysitter, which is also another.
Yeah, those are a little.
The Roommate
yeah.
and Borderline. That's what he's known for.
Yeah. Ray Liotta's final completed film role before his tragic passing.
I love Ray
That's
Liotta.
interesting.
One of my favorite movies he did. Not Casino,
Oh, Goodfellas.
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 Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So good. Well, and I think, is this his last movie, or is there one?
That was his last movie
Other
before
one.
he
Yeah,
died.
it was this one.
Well, he might have like a couple like small things.
Because I
don't
thought he
know.
was filming something when he died. So I think.
Yeah.
He wasn't that old either, was he?
No.
Too bad. But as a trailer, I got to see that movie just to know what happens. I mean, it's obviously you know what happens, but I want to know where it gets to.
Yeah. Well,
I feel so bad for the bear.
You could just see this being like Cocaine Bear the sequel. You know, like the bear comes back. You know, is resuscitated. You know, given some fentanyl.
No, they set it up there. The kid did. What did the deer get into this? It'll be Cocaine Deer.
Cocaine Deer.
Oh, nice.
Scratches to death with those hooks.
Oh dear.
That actually, I'd actually almost be more. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Cracking back.
Cocaine porcupine.
Oh, dude, that would actually be pretty terrifying. They would be like critters. You ever see that?
And then cocaine raccoons. A whole family.
Oh man.
Man.
That
Nolan
would
North
actually
will
be
be the
fucking
voice
scary.
of all of those characters.
And the thing is, they wouldn't be going through your garbage anymore because they'd be so, cocaine. They don't want to eat anything.
Yeah.
So it stays out of you. That's how it happens. The people
Squirrel
give the cocaine to the raccoons to get them to stop eating their garbage.
The problem is raccoons are smart, and if they're on cocaine, they'll probably take over the world. Let's be honest. Oh wow, you're getting a phone call, buddy.
I am. No, it's my daughter. She's not feeling good.
I like Ian says Cocaine Bear Weekend at Bernie's. Yeah, they'll just like it'll be taxidermy bear. And they'll just pretend it's
that's another great movie. Oh my god. So good.
Yeah, so if you guys want to like actually read up on this, I'll just more shout outs to Kentucky because I'm a fan. I'm from there. But it's all of this whole story is told in this book called The Bluegrass Conspiracy. It's basically a novel on like the corruption and drugs and money and stuff that kind of was laundered through Kentucky and like the South. And it talks about the story, like that whole story is told where that, because the I think the cop or the guy who jumps out of the plane was like a corrupt cop, a Kentucky cop. And that turned kind of drug dealer. So
I kind of thought the film would be like about that.
Yeah.
I thought this film would actually be about like drug laundering and money laundering and like, you know, escaping the law. And then it ends with like a fucking cocaine bear. And you're like, oh, I see. That's where the name comes from.
Right.
Nope. This is nope. This is something else.
Yeah. Yeah. They just took the words cocaine and bear from that true story and said like, we're going to just make something. It's going to be this thing.
Forget everything else. This is it.
Yeah, it's like, because this could be like a cool story, kind of like Blow, or what was that movie?
Blow is good too.
Where, you're like watching this like drug kingpin getting started and then like something bad happens to him. But no.
Literally.
That would have been great. Yeah.
Oh man. Well, I think we're all gonna.
I'm actually think like this out of everything, it's disappointing. I really wasn't expecting this. I was expecting this really cool drama, but like fucking money laundering and drugs, no.
I like the way the bear was like back going on the thing. Like I want to see more of those, those cocaine, like the bear is sitting there going.
Yeah. He sees like a butterfly flying up front of him. He's like, butterfly?
Yeah, I'm sure it'll have moments of cuteness, and someone's like, "Oh."
They should just hand you an 8-ball when you walk into the movie theater to watch this. Just
that would be better.
Yeah. Or just stay at home and do your own 8-ball.
That would not be a movie I would do cocaine to though. I'd get high and then watch that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, not cocaine.
Like I would do.
You want, yeah. Cocaine's not really a movie drug.
No.
Yeah.
Cocaine's also not legal. But THC is in the state of California.
Just talking hypothetically.
Yeah, hypothetically, you could actually though get high because, like I say,
thank you, Pagan.
Weed
I
is
have
legal
never
in California,
done cocaine in my life.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? That's right.
Straight face, PJ.
How do you guys live without me though? Like literally, what is wrong with you people?
I don't know. Thanks. Someone's gotta. Yeah, we're on the internet. We're live. God damn it.
God damn it, guys, we're live. It's fine.
like
I'm
the
here
red
to
light
protect
means.
you all from us.
Jake Brown. It's a hell of a drug. Yes.
Anyways, yes, he was also known as Pablo Escobar.
Yes.
Recommend and Friends Productions.
Yes.
You can actually go. I think it's Kentucky.com. They sell a bunch of Cocaine Bear merch.
They do?
Yeah, it's
Can
awesome.
you get like a little cocaine bear plushie? Like
You probably can. Like they got T-shirts, buddy, hats, like the whole 9
sure
yards.
they're gonna
Changing the
pop
name of the
figures
company
now.
to Cocaine Bear.
Yeah.
They're gonna have pop
We
figures
wouldn't get a
now.
lot of business, so I
Sure.
don't.
Well, go. They got cool stuff. If you're a fan, go check those guys out. They're good dudes over there. All right, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
I'm excited for this
Across
one.
the
This is dropped today. Did you say, Drew?
Literally at 9
9
o'clock this
a.m.
morning. So like like 3 hours ago.
Oh shit!
So I've only watched it once to kind of prep, just know what I'm getting into.
Why is my nose so itchy right now?
Cocaine
Bro.
is a powerful drug.
I'll never forget one time I was in South Beach. I had a little story, and there was this Russian model that had come over, and I was shooting her, and I was introducing her to an
With a
agency
camera.
in South Beach with a camera.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And we go to the agency. It was on Ocean Drive, and we go to meet with the owner, and the owner comes out of the bathroom. And goes, "Hey PJ, how you doing?" And there's a blow all over the side of his face, like just down here. And I'm like this. I'm like,
Just you got something on your face.
Real subtle, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how he wiped the wrong side.
yeah,
You know,
he totally
yeah.
went wrong. It's like,
no, it's over there. It's behind your ear. I don't know how that happened. That's like my kid when he eats food. I'm like, well, how did you get food there? You know?
Yeah.
Like,
My mom had me sit in front of a mirror once when I was a kid because I would eat and I would just get it like all over, and she's like, "You need to watch yourself." It's just like
this was last week.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same with Zoe. I'm
It
like,
was at the
Zoe, how do you
Christmas party.
have food all over your face? Like, did you miss your mouth?
My mom made me sit in front of the mirror to eat food. I would be like, "Challenge accepted, mother. You're gonna find food in places you've never found before."
I'd be like drawing pictures on the
3.
mirror
Yeah.
with my food.
I heard someone say, I tell my kids to eat like you're telling a secret.
What?
I don't even know
That's
how
the
did.
stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard. You're gonna
Yeah.
blow the
How-
soup
what does
off
that
the
mean?
Like
fucking
you're
spoon.
eat like you're telling a
What
secret.
does that
How
mean?
the fuck? Like,
Who says that?
I just heard somebody. I tell my children to eat like they're telling a secret.
I don't even know what that means.
This poor kid is like nibbling corners of bread.
It's like I don't. What?
Eat like you're
Fucking
telling a
chipmunk.
secret.
All
Weird.
right.
What did that potato say?
Yeah. I don't even.
It doesn't make any sense.
And there's
Pasta
no,
just said
but
roll
what's,
with it.
what's worse is there's no segue from that. Like, how do we get back from that to Spider-Man? I have nothing.
You just did.
Oh,
There you go.
What?
look at that. Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse, or
We're
back
gonna watch
he's
it.
going across the Spider-Verse. He's all over Spider-Verse. There's a lot of
He's everywhere.
verses. But this is the sequel, actually, to the award-winning Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Mhm.
And so it's continuing the story. It's part 1, so we know we're going to get a part 2. So that's exciting. And then
So it goes off the original. I mean, the first one.
the first one. I
Mhm.
if this trailer, just for context, y'all, I think this is gonna. If you don't remember the first movie,
Yeah.
this trailer is gonna do a good job of kind of
Yeah.
letting you know what happened, recapping. So
Yeah.
why don't we just hit play
Okay.
Count
rather
that
than
down.
let me do it?
3, 2, 1, play. Oh, I love it already.
I know.
Ooh. Miles.
I can hear you being quiet, Mom.
I hope I didn't ice your game, man.
No one my age says those words in that order.
It's just hard to see my little man not being my little boy all the time.
Yeah.
You know, for years I've been taking care of this little boy.
Stan.
Yeah.
Making sure he's loved,
Jake Johnson.
that he feels like he belongs wherever he wants to be. He wants to go out into the world and do
love that
great
shot.
big things.
Awesome.
Not bad, kid.
And what I worry about most
I love you, Miles.
is they won't look out for you like us.
Miles!
Want to get out of here? Wherever you go from here, you have to promise to take care of that little boy for me. Make sure he never
Whoa.
forgets where he came
All the
from.
Spider-Man.
Oh, this.
And he never doubts that he is loved. And he never lets anyone tell him that he doesn't belong there. You gotta promise, Miles.
I promise.
Oh, it's a gang up.
Wow. Oh my god.
You are really.
That's not right there.
Wow.
We are supposed to be the good guys.
We are.
Oh.
Ouch.
Oh shit.
Wow.
June 2nd, 2023.
IMAX.
Damn.
Well, I'm glad there's going to be a second
Got
trailer.
goosebumps.
Me too. You know what I love about
Wow.
that is creatively is just the level of detail and love put into every freaking frame.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Like
for sure.
it's just
Yeah.
it's like no one's phoning anything in there.
No.
It's not like the Flintstones where you saw that same vase and window over and over again. In the background.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's just decadent.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
gorgeous.
I mean, story wise, it was a same old tropes, but it's gorgeous. That's
Mhm.
that girl in the motorcycle shot there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
That's
such a
just
great shot.
It's so cool. She comes out of that portal.
But
Mhm.
look at the detail. Like look at the backlighting on the hair, that blue light and the contrast colors.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
there's so much detail. Everything. There's so much effort put into it.
Yeah.
And I like
Yeah.
that there's going to be different animation styles and like drawing styles in this,
Yeah,
which I
that's
think
always
is really
fun.
cool.
Yeah.
I think from a trailer standpoint, I mean, I like the refresher, but I didn't feel like I really needed the refresher. I feel like I came for like all the new stuff, and we got like a little bit of it. So I'm excited to see a second trailer. I didn't.
Do you think
this
it's
was,
because it's
like-
been a while? Because I honestly forget the story, to be honest with you.
I'm okay with it actually because I think that like it wasn't too much of a recap. Like you see the bare minimum. He got a suit. He met up with Peter Parker. He met up with
Mhm.
Gwen. They like each other. Like realistically, there wasn't all that much of a whole recap. So I thought it was actually very, very well done.
Yeah. No, I'm on the fence, like, because I want to see more of the new movie, because like what you're seeing is just like, whoa.
I thought the new stuff was only the big fight at the end.
Really, that's it. Yeah. Most of the trailers like recap with that great voiceover from his mom.
Who is that? Who is Haley? Oh, she plays Gwen.
Yeah, Haley Steinfeld plays Gwen.
Who's the mom?
Find out.
Isa Rae.
Luna Lauren Velez.
Right, she got a good voice.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, but it's kind of like I want more, right? I'm
Yeah.
I'm sort of with Stephanie, because I'm like, oh, I want more. Like I want that trailer to be like another 30 seconds more to kind of just give me a little bit more to chew on.
And that's why they make them so you go watch the movie.
You go watch the movie. But I mean, 30
Trailer
seconds isn't. Ha!
Yeah.
Yes. By the way, I have a segue about the Spider-Man thing and the
You do?
Disneyland. Not a real fan of it, but anyway.
The one where you got to do this all the time.
Yeah. I was like, what the?
Feel like
I
he's
didn't-
jerking off.
Yeah,
and
it's
all
like
of
it's
it
like it's like it kind of doesn't aim really well. It's not great. I mean, it looks great.
Just because your wife beat you doesn't mean you have to put the game down.
She beats me, but I like it. There's a difference.
It's Friday night, honey.
What?
Let's play the Spider-Man game.
Yeah, it got weird.
It did.
But yeah, no, this looks crazy. I mean, the art in this looks insane.
Mhm.
There's that great shot of Gwen, and like there's like that, like she looks like kind of like she's like, hey, we're supposed to be the good guys. It looks wild. Like there's a lot going on there, and like she's. I'm gonna be interested to see, like, because obviously they're traveling through this like Spider-Verse, right? Like the multiverse. It looks like there's a shot of like what we've seen in the previous like iterations of the multiverse, where like there's like you're getting a shot of like things fracturing.
Mhm.
Like, that's probably like the moment where they're explaining like what's going on here. There's variants and what or whatnot. I'm still not 100% sure on like the villain and like what's going on. I think that's okay. Do you guys have any theories?
I feel like Oscar Isaac could be a quote unquote villain, or like I feel like he was teased at the end of the last movie, so I feel like he has a pretty big role in this now, whether he's like a your normal villain or if he's just trying to be a hero, kind of like Michael B. Jordan in in Black Panther. Like he's got the right idea, but maybe it's not in the right direction.
Yeah.
I don't know. And there's a lot of different like Spider-Man characters. Like that one shot, like as soon as you see them, like they're just everywhere, all over in that one scene. I don't even know where they are technically. And then Jake Johnson appears.
Oh,
So-
yes.
So
Was the original on the movie theater first?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It feels like that's a big move for that cartoon to be on the movie theater first, in my mind.
Well, I mean, most
I feel like it
cartoons.
deserves to be in the
Yeah.
movie theater though, like with
I
all
mean,
those colors.
Yeah. I mean, it's on it. I mean, it won. I think didn't it win Best Picture Academy Award? I mean,
I think yeah, I think it won a few.
I mean, when you think about like what Pixar and Disney, I mean, here's the thing. I think movie theaters. I know a lot of people are thinking like, oh, movie theaters are dead, you know. But like, people still want a place where they can take their kids for 2 hours, you know, and like be like, hey, sit down and watch.
That's true, but I do believe that certain movies do way better. The experience is way better in the movie theater. Like Avatar.
100%. Yeah,
I
oh
will
yeah.
not watch Avatar at home.
Right.
I gotta go. And Dune.
Right.
And I fucked up and I missed it. I won't watch it now because I didn't.
You want
I stopped it.
Just won't watch it.
I stopped it. I go. I gotta go to the movie theater.
I don't know if it's coming back. Buddy.
No, I know. I missed it.
You're just never gonna watch
It's
it.
on HBO.
Yeah.
No, I can't.
Just get a bigger TV.
Yeah, I could do it upstairs. Do the big TV
Get a
upstairs.
bigger
But
TV.
this one is a movie I could watch on my TV. I don't need to be at a
really?
theater, but
I
at a
don't know.
theater, it's going to be insane.
Oh yeah, I think
But
so.
this
Yeah.
feels TV to me.
Yeah. And just the sound design, I think even from the first one, the sound design was just so clever and
beautiful.
smart, and the way they kind of
Yeah.
like animated, or the sound design of like the glitches, like when the multiverse was coming in, just really cool. Felt visceral. I don't know. Yeah,
The songs
it's
as
well
well
done
are
on all
always
levels.
so good.
I had no complaint about anything.
Yeah.
So it did win. The first one did win an Academy Award for Best Animated Feature.
Best animated feature.
Yeah.
So well done.
I'm trying to like Daniel Kaluuya's in this. I'm trying to think
Big
of like
cast.
other big cast. Yeah, they've really pulled.
Well, once it wins an Academy Award and you're doing the sequel, they can get anybody they want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Issa Rae, Rachel Dratch, Daniel Kaluuya,
Spider-Punk.
Jason Schwartzman.
Yeah, Jason Schwartzman is playing the Spot. We get a glimpse of the Vulture there. I don't know if you noticed that. There's like the girl on the bike, kind of like rides herself, and she beats up the. It looks like what is the Vulture.
Carl pointed that out in the chat too.
Yeah.
There's a.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he goes. Was on the '90s Spider-Man series. The
villain, the Spot. Was
the
in
Spot.
Yeah.
Oh yes, here.
I think that's cool.
Is it the Vulture?
Oh, where did that go?
The Spot and the
there it
Vulture
is.
are different, right?
Yeah.
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 I'm not
Yeah, it
familiar.
looks really cool.
Okay. So Daniel saying the
Very
villain
nice.
is Spot. He's going to be the villain in both movies. Oh, interesting. I'm not familiar with the Spot.
Me neither.
That's interesting.
Not a very scary name.
I have to look that up.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm the bad guy. What's your name? The
So.
Spot.
Oh wow. Okay, Mr. Spot.
Kind of goes with that white stuff.
Yeah. It's like thanks. Scary Spot.
The
All
Spot.
Blink
right.
and you'll miss me.
You either phoned that one in, or you were so high you thought it was good.
Oh, there's a screenshot of on IMDb of
Spots.
the Spot.
So he literally is a guy with spots.
Well, it looks like he's like something. I'll try to put it.
he's something.
But it looks like a screenshot from the animation. I sent a text to you, Pagan. I don't know if you can bring it up on screen.
Oh, I don't have the Mac on me.
Excuse me.
I do not.
Oh, okay. Oh.
But there's a shot of him like kicking the Spot, and his leg goes through a
Through the
spot,
spot.
and out, and it's kicking Gwen.
Yeah, so that's comic accurate. Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty wild.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he opens portals. Carl Maxey. That's wild. I did not know.
I mean, even that name would be better.
Very good.
Portal Man.
Portal Man. No, that
Hole
wouldn't
in
be
one.
better. No. Sorry.
Hole in one.
I'm gonna. No.
Oh, here. Is this it here? So he kind of opens the portal while Spider-Man is kicking him through, and then Gwen.
Yeah. Not crazy. That's a great shot. Really
That
cool
is a
looking.
great
It
shot.
was a really cool shot. I'd never heard of this villain. Huh.
God, I would want each of these frames like up in a picture frame on the wall. Like that is just so cool.
Yeah, the art in this
my
is
gosh.
just freaking phenomenal, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, do you think we'll get like Chris Pine Spider-Man back from the original, or
well,
he's going into the multiverse, or I guess not, right? They'll probably like leave those.
I mean, you could get like an alternate version maybe of that
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
I don't know.
How
I
long
feel
did
like it's
that take to
unlikely.
make?
I don't
Do you
know.
know how long that took to make?
Well, I think they got started on this right after the
The
movie
other one?
just crushed it. It
Mhm.
broke records. Like it made a ton of money. So I think they were like, green light, let's go. So it's been what, 2 years?
Yeah,
the
maybe
first
more?
one came out in 2018, so it's
Oh wow, so it's been 4 years.
4 or 5 years.
4 years,
yeah.
long time.
Wow, yeah. See, it's a COVID, man. COVID time. Not 2
A lot
years.
of drawing.
I don't even understand. Yeah, it'll be pretty wild, and like I don't see any. Looks like the Kingpin is not coming back, at least from what we know, and then
His costume designer was
That's
let
a
go.
good point.
She didn't have enough fabric to make his clothes. He's too tall.
Who?
Oh, that joke fell flat.
Oh wait!
I thought you were
like,
being
are you
serious.
actually
Explain
serious?
it.
So was I. I was like, wait, who was too tall?
Because he was so abnormal. What you just said his name. I'm like blanking.
Chris Pine?
Kingpin.
Oh, Kingpin. Oh yeah.
oh, Kingpin.
Oh,
I was
so
asking
we're
about
going with
Yuri
this. I actually thought
Lowenthal.
I missed something. I was like, I thought you were talking about like a real TV show.
Oh no.
Sleepy.
The Real Vicar said, I wonder what one of the movie palettes would look like with the Spider-Verse. I actually think that would be a really cool movie palette.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I remember looking at
right?
Yeah, I don't think I
they
saw
have
it,
the
but
first
I'm sure
one.
it is there. Do
I
they?
don't
Yeah.
remember
I bet
looking
they
at
have
that
the
one.
first
Let me
one.
see.
I bet they do have the first one. It's pretty great.
Let's see. Spider-Man.
But yeah,
you're
I think
asking,
the new artwork in
The
this
one
is gonna
behind
be
you,
fun.
Pagan.
Yeah, these
You
guys.
have 2 of them now. Did you take one from the studio? Did I give you one? How do you
No.
have 2? You stole
No, I
one?
got
It's
another
one really long one.
No, I didn't steal it. I got another one. So that one is the Fellowship of the Ring, and then that one's the Return of the King. So I'm just missing the 2 towers.
okay.
Oh. Hope you use the the CouchSoup code.
Yeah, of course I did.
Oops,
What are you
oops.
talking
She's like,
about?
yeah.
Great. Way to support the team there.
I did,
wonder we can't get any
absolutely,
fucking sponsors.
100%. Yeah, no, but they're pretty great. I just need to get the 2 towers one now.
Do you guys have any thought? Do you think Tom Holland is going to show up in this movie?
Oh.
Do you think
He's too
Tom
busy.
Holland's Spider-Man. He's just too
I
busy
would
making
love that.
Uncharted 2.
I don't
Yeah?
think that they would, and I don't think it's
Is he an
necessary.
IMDb?
No, it's
No.
not. But
I think.
I mean, he's in the multiverse. There's all those Spider-Mans. There's no way that
I'm
the-
sure
the
we'll have like a
MCU
5-second
real life,
cameo or something.
They probably put in there uncredited cameo maybe.
I don't know,
Yeah.
'cause I feel
or
like if
Andrew
they didn't-
Garfield Spider-Man maybe.
But if they
Tobey
did that,
Maguire?
they would have to cameo them in the real world. Like they would have to do that in real
Right.
instead of animation. And I feel
Like
it would break too much of the fourth wall.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like
I
they're
hear
gonna
you.
break a lot of the like fourth walls in this because they're gonna go through like different worlds,
But they're still
like,
animated.
different animation styles.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're still
So
all
it'll
different
be-
animated styles though. They're not like popping into the real London or the real, wherever Tom Holland's character is
Mhm.
next.
Yeah. Who knows?
That's all.
What? What are you doing?
Am I supposed to lean my way? Jesus.
Oh, sorry.
I like the different animation styles. You ever see Bob's Burgers, where they did the episode and they redrew them, all the segments and different characters, different styles of animation?
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I believe they
You
gave
did?
when
You
we were
never watched- I
discussing
never
this
watched Bob's
earlier,
Burgers.
they gave like individual artists each scene or segments or
Mhm.
whatever, and was like, you do you,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
which is cool. I
Yeah.
think that's really nice for creative license, and then it gives you such a good effect.
We used to do that. They used to be a like an art project. So like we would you would create like a big mural, right? And then you put it into a grid. So like a giant mural, and imagine you put like each grid in. So like you have like 100 squares, right?
Oh, wow.
On this grid, that would be the mural. And then you would hand that square to like a different artist, and you'd be like, hey, draw that piece. Right, and so that person takes like how his style and makes that piece, and then
That's cool.
then you start to see the squares come up onto the wall
That
in
is
the big
cool.
mural, and everything is slightly off, but it all lines up. You know what I'm saying? So it's
wow,
like creating
yeah.
the same world or work of like final piece, but by different pieces of art
styles.
throughout. And
Right.
it always looked amazing to me. And I feel like they've taken that idea and said like, we're gonna make an awesome animated film Spider-Man movie and take that kind of approach. It's like,
Here's your square.
here's your
Mhm.
square. That's exactly what they did. Here's your 5 seconds of animation or whatever. Here's your scene, animate. And
Was there anybody never do it? Like there's one square, it's empty, just sitting there.
it's like-
It's like a
like
lot
stick
of
figure.
tension. Or you get real close and just really light pencil drawing.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like someone
What
would
the
just
fuck?
do like pencil etching,
Yeah.
like
Oh
or
man, I
charcoal,
forgot to
and
color
then
it
someone
in.
would
No, that's my style.
someone would do
Yeah.
color pencil, or someone would do marker, or someone would do acrylic, or watercolor. So you have
That's
the
cool.
different all the different kind of looks.
Maria said penis.
Oh,
I'm surprised we actually get ads on this channel with all the swearing we do.
Oh, YouTube doesn't give a shit. They'll put ads on anything.
Nowadays they will.
Well,
True.
They want money as much as we.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get on to recommendations. Are we finished with Spider-Man?
Yeah, I think so. Unless anybody has any final thoughts.
Mm-mm.
All right.
No.
Who's going first?
You
No,
go first.
I don't have one right
You don't
now.
have
I
one?
got to think for a
You gotta
minute.
think.
I have
Stephanie
one.
has one.
Thinking.
Go, Steph.
Go.
It's a twofer. So okay, so I just finished watching this on Netflix, and it is fucking amazing. It is.
I like it.
Guillermo
That's the name
del
of it.
Toro's...
Fucking amazing.
Oh yeah, it's Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. That movie was so good.
I want to see that.
It was so sad.
Okay, I
it was
gotta
so
watch it.
heartfelt. It pulled on the heartstrings. It was amazing.
Yeah.
I won't give away any spoilers. And then Wicked has a movie that is currently casting, and they've got a pretty good cast so far, and I'm so excited. And that movie cannot come any sooner.
Wicked the movie.
It's years away, but
Yeah, that's
they are. It's going to be 2.
It's gonna be 2 movies.
It is. Which, thank God, because they were like, "Oh, we're gonna probably cut some music," and then they're like, "Oh no."
Are they gonna get Kristen Chenoweth?
I hope they bring back the
Kristen Chenoweth
Adina and
as like the
Kristen.
fairy godmother, or well,
I want a cameo
not
from
really
both
fairy
of them.
godmother, but you know what I mean. Like I would love her.
Yeah, but it's so far it's Cynthia Erivo is playing Elphaba. Ariana Grande is Glinda.
Glinda. So basically,
Jonathan
Ariana
Bailey.
is playing
I like her.
Kristen Chenoweth's part. I actually think that she would be really great at that. To be fair.
And then Jonathan Bailey from Bridgerton is Fiyero.
Really?
And Jeff
I
Goldblum
love
is
that.
in this. Michelle Yeoh's in this.
Oh wow.
It's
Wow.
like, it's got a great cast. It's so those are my 2.
I love that.
You can't really watch it
mind-blowing
yet.
that it's taken so long to make a movie. I mean, I remember seeing it in the theater, like the
Broadway.
musical.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Broadway show, like ages ago, like over
Yeah.
10 years ago now. I mean,
I've been wanting to make this as a movie for a long time, and he's finally
Yeah.
making it because I'm like, thank you, I need this in my life.
yeah. I mean, I remember watching it and being like, this should be a movie. It was like, it was just so clever, like how they turned the story a bit on its head a little bit. And I don't know. I guess I'm at this. I feel like a lot of tropes they've taken that idea, what Wicked did, and then they've made other stories, not on The Wizard of Oz or whatever, but on other characters, you know. So they've taken that idea now. So it feels a little stale now, like that kind of idea.
Well, didn't they do that with like Disney does that a lot with the villains?
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
time
like
now.
Maleficent. And what was the other
Which
one?
was good.
But yeah, so it's interesting it took them so long. I think they should have.
What's one villain you would love to know the origin story on, like a really good one? Because when you think about all the old movies like Frankenstein and that, they were origin stories for villains.
Right.
Like what would be a villain you'd want to know the origin story of from something?
It's interesting.
Nosferatu.
Like who's a bad character and you want to know
more about
why
him.
they ended up that way.
Yeah, I always find though, like it's hard to, like, if you see, it's different when you the movie or like Frankenstein, to your point, or like, you know, whatever, you see the origin story and then you can kind of imagine like that character, like what he would be like in his prime, you know, or whatever. But it's different like when you see, like, for example, like Darth Vader, like, oh wow, we see Darth Vader, and then you see his origin story, you're like, nah.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't know,
Phantom.
you know, like kind of fell
The
flat.
101 Dalmatians one was a good.
Phantom
I
of the
thought they
Opera.
did that well.
Cruella? Yeah, that was good.
Which
101
Cruella?
Dalmatians.
Yeah.
I
Cruella?
thought they did that well.
It was good. Yeah. She was perfectly cast.
Yeah. Yeah, she's good. I like her.
I can't think of anybody off the top of my
any
head
either.
That's a good question though. Anybody in the chat has any thoughts?
So anyone watch Spirited with Ryan Reynolds? Yeah, it's a piece of shit.
Oh.
It was so awful.
I've heard mixed. I've heard other people like it.
I haven't seen it yet, but I would love to.
You don't like musicals though. I don't know why you went into that.
I don't like
thinking you
musicals,
would like
but that was
musical.
wall-to-wall musical, and the musical didn't fit in. It didn't make
That's what
any
musicals
sense.
are.
I like the set.
That's
I
how they
like the
work.
set design. I felt it was filmed
Set
like
design
it was
was
on
good.
a Broadway stage. It was
As soon
cool.
as the story would get good, they'd break out into an unnecessary song. God, I hate
Unnecessary.
it. So,
Unnecessary in this musical.
I hate it.
They
The
sing
only
about
piece that
everything.
was
We have
good.
no argument here.
The only piece that was good was the end dance one, the big one at the end. That was well
The only
done.
piece
The
that
other
was good
ones
is
sucked
when it ended.
ass.
basically.
Yeah, I hated it. I did not. I hated it.
I don't know if you understand this segment. It's what we recommend, not what we don't.
Not what we're
throwing it out there.
Sometimes you save somebody some time in their.
I don't know. I think we got to let people like make that choice on their own. But I will recommend. I've only seen the first 2 episodes, so it's hard for me to give like a complete recommendation. But the first 2 episodes are really good. It's called The Peripheral.
It's really good.
Have you watched it?
I love it.
Yeah. Have you watched the whole thing or no?
I think I'm 4 or 5.
4 or 5.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's solid. I mean, the first episode hooks you. I thought.
And the second one's even better than the first one.
It really is. Yeah, the second one I went like, oh wow. It's got Chloe Grace Moretz. She was a Kit Girl in
She's great.
The little girl in Kick Ass. She's awesome in this. Her brother, Jack. I've never seen him before, but Jack Raynor. He's awesome.
Jack Raynor's
really good work here.
Yeah.
Is he? There you go. Shout out.
Yeah, it's a good,
not
it's
her,
good
not
show.
her biological
Very
brother,
intriguing.
but her TV show brother. Got it.
Yeah, and just to give you some context, it's set in this future where like kind of it's like a little bit in the future from now, but it also takes place even further in the future. I won't give too much away because that's kind of interesting how they set that up. So there's like 2 timelines here that they're playing with. So it's got a little bit of like kind of time travel-ish, but you kind of don't. That's not really important. You know what I'm saying? Like the way they've handled how the at least the introduction of that isn't as important as like what the characters are going through. So it's really cool. It's written by Lisa and Joe Nolan, so the same creators of like Westworld.
But it's a William Gibson novel, isn't it?
It's based on
so good.
It's based on William Gibson novel.
You stand corrected.
So,
he's from Wicklow. Technically, he's actually Colorado, and he's an Irish American actor, but he grew up in Wicklow. Funny enough, where Cocaine Bear was made. How this came full circle.
You went super Irish when you said those words. I had zero idea what came out of your mouth right there. You were like, it was like a switch went on, and you just went. You turned into like the Irish just like came out of you. And like,
I said I stand corrected.
Language.
He's from Wicklow.
What?
Sorry, he's not from Dublin. He's from Wicklow.
Wahoo?
Wicklow?
Wicklow? Wigamoo?
It's where Cocaine Bear was shot. You know, that famous place. Anyway, it's outside of Dublin. He's not a Dublin actor.
They've got a budding film industry going.
Apology.
What if that place did get famous because of Cocaine Bear? People just started showing up and being show me the bear.
It's already famous. It's Glendalough. It's beautiful. It's where I got engaged. Highly recommend going to see it. Okay.
Oh, there you go. I will go visit it. But yeah, Peripheral, go check it out. It's on Amazon, so if you have Prime, you can go watch it.
Nice.
Most everybody fucking has Prime. So
Peripheral.
go watch it.
Fuck, can't even
the
say
Peripheral.
Why'd they have to make it a hard word to say?
The implants.
Yeah, don't give it away.
Oh, it's so
cool.
It's so I can't wait to watch more. I wish I had more time.
How many episodes are there?
I don't know if I talked.
I think 8.
Oh, okay.
8, right? Yeah. So it's short.
I finished Wednesday, which I enjoyed. I'm watching White Lotus 2.
Oh, what do you think?
But did I tell you that I started watching Alone?
Oh yeah,
did I tell you that already?
The Survivor series.
And Nathan got me into it. He was like, "You got to watch this out."
It's good.
And I've been watching it, and it's just, you're just like, well, "What would I do? What would I do?
What would you bring?"
Have you seen it? Where they
I
just
haven't, but I know of it. It basically pop you somewhere in the wilderness or something, is it?
Yeah, in the middle of nowhere. And they're speaking of bears, in season 8, they got him in grizzly country in northern British Columbia, and it's pretty wild. Like they just removed a woman in season 8 where she just like she's walking with their camera and just like, oh, I don't feel off, and you just the camera just poof into the snow.
Wow.
And then they cut back to the other people, and they're like, did anybody hear from
the
people in the base camp? Does anybody know? We got to get her out. And then they go in there. Her toes are almost frozen off.
No.
She's lost so much of her body weight she can't walk.
Oh no.
And they yank her out. They pull her out.
How long was she in the wilderness by herself?
30. She was in there 37 days.
But it's whoever survives the longest. So right, like you don't know, right? Like so. They drop like 10 people out or whatever, and no one knows where they are or what's going on, and you win by surviving the longest, but you don't know when to tap because you don't know if you've been the longest until literally somebody shows up and says like you won. So you could be there for like 60 days or more or whatever, right?
The winner of this season is there for 87 days.
87. I mean, that's insane. And it's not like Naked and Afraid. It's not a gimmick. It's not like, it's literally survival. Like you come prepared with gear. You know,
bring
like
your
with
stuff
clothes,
yourself?
with
You're allowed to bring 10 things.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so
And they
you're
all go into the
prepared. Like
same
it's like
wilderness,
true
like
survival.
the same area, so that nobody's in
They're
snow
not
and the other's in a
together.
desert or anything.
They're not together. I mean, I do think in this
Yeah,
one people are on the wrong
same-
sides of the
same
water.
climate.
Like-
same climate, same location.
Yeah, same climate.
Same climate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool.
It's pretty cool to watch.
Yeah, and some of them are like they'll build like these legit cabins. Like shit, you would be like, I'd live there.
My thing is you got to worry about food first. Go
Mhm.
with a shitty cabin, and then once you've got enough food, then take the time to build.
I don't
a
know.
cabin.
I think shelter, some sort of shelter. You're right.
First, like a little one.
You said
a
food
lean-to.
first, so I think shelter first, then food.
But the big shelter
Because you can bring some food with you if you get some dire straits. You can bring like one of your items can be like some like emergency rations.
Oh, really?
I think so. Yeah.
But the ones that did the first thing they do is make a lean-to, and then they go get food.
Yeah.
And then they would go build a big house. And there are other people that are afraid of the bears and stuff, so they went right into building a big house and had no food, and all those guys tapped out.
Yeah, I agree.
I'd tap out
We should do it.
instantly. I'd be like,
I
"You
would
know
not
what?
do it. The one guy's lost 65 pounds. One woman
That's
went
a way
in,
to
tried
lose
to
weight.
she tried to run a trout line, and she stayed in the water 41 degrees for too long.
Oh.
So she came out, she's delirious, and she's trying to squat over the fire, and she burns herself.
Oh my god.
From the fire.
She wouldn't feel
it's
the
just-
burn either until her like
She was practically unconscious.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's different. It's a long though. Like each episode is well over an hour. It's a commitment to television.
Yeah.
I think I'm done with it though. I just don't have the time.
It's hard. It's like one of those shows. It's like or not Survivor. What's the longest race or whatever?
The Amazing Race.
The Amazing Race.
I
It's like
love
one of
The
those shows
Amazing Race.
like we just put it on every now and then if we just have work to do and you just need something on in the background that you can like zone out. Like you don't need to watch the whole thing and like pay attention to details like the peripheral or like something that's engaging like a drama, but you just need something like playing because
especially because like in the Amazing Race a lot of that stuff has like voiceover stuff, so the like two teams have to rush in and you're like, great, I can work and listen to this because I don't have to watch it.
Totally.
I can just listen.
I watched the entire season.
Jeff
this
Roast.
year. It's good.
Survivor.
What about you, Pagan? What have you been watching?
Funny enough, actually, we were just talking about Survivor and The Amazing Race the other day when I was getting my nails done, and I was like, guys, have you seen these shows? And they're like, no. I'm like, let me fucking change your life because they're so good. So Amazing Race has like definitely been up there for like nostalgia for me. I watched the first couple of seasons with my mom and my brother when we were living in South Africa, and then I just hadn't checked back in, so I was like, damn, I should really go back and watch this show. So I'm going to start back into that, which is awesome. I love that show. And Wednesday I've just started. We've only watched the first episode so far, but it's so good. It's so good. Like she's just so amazing.
Oh yeah, it is.
Of which one?
Wednesday.
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 I like
so
it too.
good.
Marisa had a friend that was on the first season of Amazing Race.
Really?
Oh, really?
No way.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah, all in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nobody has it here.
I was gonna say all in the game points out that the White Lotus, the guy who created the White Lotus, Mike White, was a reality. He actually, I think, was on the Survivor. He was a contestant.
on Survivor. The T was on Fear Factor.
I think you told me that one time.
Oh, that's a show I would never do. No, thank you.
That show.
No.
Yeah. Nope. PJ versus Drew. Yeah, I would win.
With
Yeah.
what?
We should do our own Amazing Race show.
No. Well,
a drinking contest.
A drinking contest. You might. I think I would still win that. No, I think in alone, like if we were to go in the wilderness, I think.
Oh no.
Oh, I'd tap out in like 30 minutes.
I'd 1 minute in, I'd be like, you know what? Bye guys. I'm gonna go down to the
there's
bar.
if there's no room service or a valet, I'm just like, fuck this.
I could probably do it in the Irish wilderness because there's no fucking bears.
All the
There's no
little leprechauns are gonna help you,
snakes.
and all the fairies.
Yeah, just sit around, like chill out, build yourself a little fort, and be fine. Like,
Sounds
there's no threat of like bears or mountain
I live a
lions or
fairy
anything.
fort. Oh, you know what I watched the other day, and I was thinking about you, Pagan.
No.
But it wasn't.
That's
it wasn't.
ominous.
Did you
In
ever
the
watch?
stream now.
What was it?
Do you ever watch that Will Ferrell movie? It was called Eurovision or something.
Oh my god!
Have you ever
Yeah,
seen-
with Rachel McAdams.
Yeah, with oh my god, that movie is so stupid. It's hilarious.
What? Which part reminded you of Pagan?
Well, the little fairies, and there she believes in the fairies, and goes and makes offerings to the little fairies' houses. And it's like, I thought there's only fairies in Ireland, but apparently there's fairies in Norway.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
everywhere.
fairies are everywhere. You mental? Yeah. That's it. She's great. I often
I'm
get
not even
told
going
I
there. So
I
many
look
eyes
like
up
her. every time.
Yeah.
Rachel
Yeah,
McGrath?
I don't know why.
That's
yeah,
cool.
but
She's
a fucking
Canadian.
huge compliment. My God, she's a babe. Oof.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's what we recommend. Go check it out.
Cool.
That was great, guys. That was a good episode. I had a lot of fun. Cocaine Bear, awesome. Can't wait. PJ is so excited. He's gonna dress up like a bear and cocaine for Halloween.
I am a bear.
And Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. That looks wild.
Amazing.
I'm with you, Steph. I can't wait for the next trailer. I think we're gonna get more to chew on that. And then what we recommended. So next week we're gonna do our final episode of the year. Next week we're gonna each pick our top 3 favorite trailers, and we'll see
Of all time.
Of this year.
Of
Of all time, yeah.
Winnebago, Airstream.
Yeah.
Are we good?
One of them big ones, like fifth
Matrix,
wheel,
oh
you
my
know.
God.
Yeah, because like last year, I think last year I picked The Matrix as my top, and that movie, that trailer was great. Not a great movie. So, hey, your picks could end up being, right or wrong. We'll see. Maybe
What year
we
do we do the
revisit
Green
last
Knight?
year.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you did do Green Knight.
I love
And
that
then
trilogy.
Pagan Cracks comes out Thursday.
Thursday. The
on,
the Dead Space 2 finale, everybody. Comes out on
lots of
Thursday.
screams.
It's actually it's so fucking intense. Like it's like an hour and a half or something like that, and it's nonstop. I don't know what happened with the Dead Space 2 creators. They were just like, I don't think we put enough in. Do you think we should just put them all in at the end?
Yeah.
We need a happy game after this.
Yeah, fuck it.
Everything.
We'll even bring back some of the old enemies, eh?
Yeah. The oldie but goodies. Yeah.
Fuckers.
And didn't
Yeah.
you know
Nice
the
of
new
them.
show?
Yeah, and we're testing out Screen Smash on Twitch on Mondays. Go check that out. It's a great gaming podcast. A cast of characters led by Dan Morris. Talk about all the video game news. They just did one. I think you can watch the recap on Twitch right now. They were talking about the Game Awards. So go check that out, guys, and let us know what you think. And then we'll make any changes for next year when we do the official launch. And then that's about it. We're going to be doing a live our Christmas Zoom tomorrow for members. If there's still time to join and join us for the Christmas stream. I'm drinking. I'll be wearing.
Are we doing it at home? Or are you doing it here?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I don't know.
We'll have to figure that
My
out.
kids are 6, so maybe here.
Yeah. Kids are sick. PJ's like anything to get me away from.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Don't forget, subscribe, like, all that good shit.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, until then, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks, Pagan. Thanks, PJ. Thanks, Stephanie.
Bye-bye.
I
Thanks, Drew.
appreciate
Thank
all of
you,
you.
Drew.
This was awesome.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.